What's up everybody, it's CJ, and y'all, I am convinced that The Sims 2 hates my guts, okay? And I'll explain. So, basically, I'm furnishing a house for my Sims 2 legacy family. Some of you may have seen a couple videos in the past. So there was the first one I did when I did that Sims 2 CC shopping video, and then at the end of the video I furnished an apartment. And then not long after that I also built a house for video. So this is basically the same family. This is just generation 2. So my Sim Aura from that first video, she had a daughter named Paxton and we went to university. It was a whole entire thing. We're on generation 2 now. So I guess I have to explain what happened to explain what we're doing right now, I guess technically. So basically, my Sim Paxton, she went to university and we met this guy named Adam, right? But we were never really serious with each other. It was, just kind of like meeting and flirting and stuff like that. And then eventually later on, we met this other dude named Clarence. Now, we met him at a club and we didn't really know much about him because Sims 2 University is way different than Sims 3 and Sims 4 University. So in The Sims 2, you can only go to university if you are a young adult. Like if you're an adult, you can't go. If you're an elder, you can't go. You literally, when you age up from a teen, you get the option to go to university. So that's a whole thing. But basically, he was already an adult. We didn't really know him that well. We were just kind of hanging out. And then of course they got to know each other. They had good chemistry and everything like that. And we later found out that he was a scientist. He was level 10 in his career. So homeboy had money. So mind you, we're a struggling college student. Most of the money that we got in university, we would spend on clothes and stuff. So the fact that we found a guy who likes us, we like him, and he's rich, that was the jackpot, okay? So after university, we moved to this little starter home. And then of course I furnished it on stream. It was a whole thing. And later on, we went to work and we got a promotion. So after we got a promotion, I was like, let's go to the club to celebrate. Because I didn't move Clarence into the household just yet because I wanted to kind of wait a little bit just to have her, just play by herself, just kind of live out her life before we get a man in the house. So we went to the club. We went to go celebrate. We went to another club the next day in the game and we saw Adam, who was the first guy that we met when we were in university. Now, mind you, we still have relationship with him, but we're not in a relationship. So they started dancing and kissing, but I wasn't really trying to stay at the club for a long time because I wanted to go back home because I was literally saying on stream, I was like, yeah, chat, we should probably leave because I feel like Clarence is going to show up, and oh and behold, he showed up, y'all. And he got mad. It was a whole thing. It was a lot of stuff that was going on. It was a lot of drama, okay? Basically, we went back home and I was like, well, at the club, I was trying to get Clarence to be my friend again, but Sims 2 is very different from 3 and 4. In 3 and 4, mainly 4, I would say, it's really easy to get a Sim to forgive you. In The Sims 2, they harbor a grudge, okay? They will think about that stuff days and days and days after. So he was really mad with me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make him jealous by taking Adam back home. I told chat at first that we're not gonna woohoo, it's gonna be fine, blah 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 blah. Well, no, it wasn't fine because we ended up woohooing and we tried for a baby. Now I have a mod in my game where if you try for a baby you don't hear the jingle. So yeah, we didn't hear the jingle. So I was like, oh no, she's not pregnant, it's fine. Y'all, she was pregnant. And not only that, she was pregnant with twins. We had 2 boys, one Adam, one Jacob. However, not long after they were born, they got taken away because taking care of 2 children is very, very hard in this game. So the boys, legit, y'all, they were born, I think they lived with me for 2 days or something. And then they got taken away by CPS, which was very sad. But don't worry though, because I ended up using, there's this object called the Sims 2 blender. It's kind of like an NROS or a master controller in a way where you can do things that you normally can't do in The Sims 2. So I was able to go back to Aura, who is my Sims Paxton's mom. I went back to her house and I ended up using the tree because it's the object itself is a tree. So I used the tree object to basically teleport the boys to live with the grandma. So they're currently living with grandma and I have the story progression mod installed right now. So they actually grow up while we're not playing with them. So yeah, they're kids now, I want to say. But yeah, so they're taken care of, but it was just a lot. And then not long after the kids got taken away, we also got robbed, okay? So we got robbed, and I think the burglar took our TV and took our chess table away. And then I was like, bro, this is crazy. And mind you, while all this is going on, Clarence had magically showed up. So sometimes in The Sims 2, if a Sim hates you, they'll show up to your house and they'll take your newspaper, kick over your trash can, and just do really weird stuff. So Clarence was literally outside while all this was going on. And so people in my chat were like, CJ, he probably set it up so you could get robbed, so he could kind of swoop in and save you or something. And I was like, you know what? That's probably true. That might actually have happened. I could see him setting something like that up. So after all that happened and we called the cops fought the burglar, and then the burglar got away. So, you know, the wheels of justice did not turn for me. But after that, we got with Clarence, and then I was like, okay, you know, we need to like actually settle down. We moved him into the household, and then we got married, and then I was like, you know what, we need a vacation. A lot of crazy stuff has been going on. I got pregnant by a guy that I really didn't like that much. I had kids by him. The kids got taken away. We got burglarized. So I was like, we need to get away. So we went on a vacation. I forgot the name of the world. It's the Asian inspired world from Bon Voyage. I can't think of the name of it right now, but we went to that world on vacation with Clarence, and it was really nice. You know, we got to like earn a lot of mementos. We met some of the locals. We learned how to teleport from the ninja. It was very, very, very fun. However, when we got back home, I noticed that we could not get out of the car. There's this car that comes to get you for vacation, and then like when we came home, we could not get out the car, so it was like a really weird bug. So some people in my chat were like, CJ, it happens sometimes, just move your Sims to the bin and then move them out, and then everything should be fine. Y'all, tell me why when I moved them out the bin and I moved back to this house was completely empty, and I was so mad. I was like, no, because like I had spent like a while, like literally most of my stream one time was me like furnishing this house. I literally on stream was downloading CC for this house, only to come home and have everything be gone. I was like, I don't know if this is karma or what, but I really feel like The Sims 2 hates me. So I was telling chat that at some point I need to like furnish this house before we stream again, and I'm literally going to be streaming tonight on Twitch with this family, so I need to kind of have the house be furnished. So I was like, why don't I just do this for a YouTube video, get it out the way? So that kind of leads us to where we are now. I'm furnishing the house because the game deleted all my stuff. I've low-key talked over the whole entire thought process, but honestly, y'all, there was not much of a thought process. I knew that I needed to like refurnish it. The kind of the vibe that I was kind of going for was like Y2K colors, but kind of like a washed out pastel kind of color scheme. I purposely did not go and look at how the house used to look. I was kind of like refurnishing based off of memory, but I was also gonna like use a lot of new stuff in here too. So if you go back to watch those streams and stuff, you will see that this house looks way different. Like, I mean, it's kind of the same, but it's very different on the inside. I'm using different countertops, a different table set, and you know what really made me mad the most, y'all, was the fact that I had to take out a loan. So there's like a online banking mod in The Sims 2, and we did not have enough money to afford this renovation, so I had to like legit take out a loan. So now we're $10,000 in debt to The Sims 2 just to furnish my house. I'm not really too concerned about paying back the debt because, again, like I said, Clarence has a good job. So honestly, I guess as we just go, we'll just deposit money in the bank account and then it'll take it out. So we shouldn't have anything taken away or added to the household bills. So yeah, but we're technically in debt right now, which I am very upset about. I will say though, I do like how the end result for the house turned out. The bedroom was probably like the thing that changed the most, I would say. So at first the bedroom was like kind of pink and very like Y2K, but I kind of wanted to kind of like make the bedroom a little bit more neutral, you know? So instead of going for a pink, I went with a purple. I'm using some different objects. So I have like a vanity table in the bedroom. This room right here is the nursery. So whenever I have like a situation where I don't really know what my sim will have, I usually kind of go for like a nice neutral color just so it'll work for any baby. So I went with a blue color scheme for the nursery. I'm using like a matching set. I do not know who made it, but it is a conversion from The Sims 4, I believe. So we have the changing table, the toy box, we have the crib, and then we have like this little like play mat down here too. Honestly, most of my CC for The Sims 2 is conversions from The Sims 4. Like I feel like Sims 4 stuff fits really well into The Sims 2 in my opinion. But that's basically the baby's room. I think the baby's room is probably like one of my favorite rooms, maybe outside of the living room. I like the living room, the bathroom, and maybe this room the most because I don't know, they just look really good to me. But that's honestly like all of the backstory, y'all. Like I'm telling you, if you want to like see any of this crazy stuff, I have a second YouTube channel. I sometimes mention it, but I do have a second channel on YouTube. I will leave it linked down below. I use that channel to post my Twitch streams. So on Twitch, they'll save your VODs for a couple of days after you stream them, but after that they delete them automatically. So I made a second YouTube channel just so I could have a way to archive my streams and stuff. So I do have a Sims 2 Legacy playlist if you want to go watch it. I'll just let you know now, they are kind of long because I stream for usually 4 hours a night. I stream Monday to Friday, 7 o'clock Eastern to around 11 at night. So they're kind of long streams. Some of them are probably like even longer than 4 hours, probably like 5 hours honestly. But I have been having so much fun playing The Sims 2 lately, y'all. Like it's kind of interesting too to play a game that I don't really play that often because like I feel like I know The Sims 3 kind of like inside and out for the most part. I still do learn new things about The Sims 3 all the time, but I feel like I pretty much know The Sims 3 and The Sims 4, but playing a whole different game that I barely know anything about, I'll like have a complaint. I'm like, oh, I wish there was a way in this game where you could like I don't know, do something like very specific, and then someone in chat will be like, CJ, there's a mod for that in The Sims 2. Like, I'm telling y'all, if you need a mod for something, you'll usually find it either for The Sims 2 or The Sims 4. Sims 3 sometimes, but like, I'm telling you, Sims 2 in particular, people do not mess around, okay? They do not mess around with the CC and the modding scene for The Sims 2. So it has been really fun to play like a different game and just kind of get into it. I feel like I'm kind of getting the hang of The Sims 2. I had to like learn how to not ×3 speed like I always do in The Sims 3 and Sims 4, because like in those games you can kind of ×3 speed and your Sims will be okay, but if you keep doing it a lot in The Sims 2 and you don't take care of your Sims needs, your Sims will go through it, okay? They will suffer, they could starve or whatever. So yeah, if you want to play Sims 2, just keep an eye on that. Honestly, I've learned too that a lot of stuff can kill your Sims in The Sims 2. Like, pregnant Sims can die in this game. And your Sims can also die if they eat like a lot of nasty food. And I was like, that's interesting, because in 3 and 4, your Sims just get sick and they throw up and that's it. But they can actually die in this game from that, which is very interesting. But that's pretty much everything, y'all, for the entire furnishing. All I'm doing now is just kind of going back, adding some extra clutter here and there, just looking through the catalog, just looking at random stuff, honestly. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Again, if you want to see the entire playlist of me playing The Sims 2, this kind of started as a rags to riches, but then that sim ended up dying, so I had to like turn it into something else. So yeah, if you want to like see all of the lore, all of the craziness, I'll leave a playlist to the series link down below. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Please be sure to stick around for the screenshots, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!